Okay, good morning, students. So, today we will do the concept of adjoint of a matrix and matrix method. Now, see, what is adjoint of a matrix? Please try to understand that adjoint of a matrix is nothing but is a matrix, but how it is obtained from the matrix. If A be any square matrix, then its adjoint matrix is denoted by okay. This is the first thing. Second thing, suppose if my matrix A is A21, A22, then its adjoint matrix is C11, C12, C21, C22 whole transpose, whereCij's are cofactors. And Cij is equal to Mij, like this. Similarly, if you have A is your 3 by 3 matrix like this, A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Then again its adjoint matrix A is C11, C12, C13, C21, C22, C23, C31, C32, C33, and they transpose. Now let us understand how we are going to find. First, let us start with 2 by 2 matrix. If A is my any 2 by 2 matrix like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see, uh, first we are going to find C11. So it is obtained by removing first row and first column. And please make sure that you add the subscripts raised to power minus 1 raised to power sum of the subscript. After removing first row and first column, you will be obtaining 3. Now C12, now you can see it's an odd position. First row, second column, it is, oh I'm so sorry, the first element has to be first row, first column is 4, so it is 4, and it is minus 3. C21 minus 1 raised to power 3, second row and first column, it is minus 2. C22 minus 1 raised to power 4, second row, second column, that is 1. Now see, now again, now what notation we have used for adjoint? That is 4 minus 3, 2 and 1 whole transpose. So therefore adjoint matrix A will be 4 minus 3 minus 2 and 1 like this. Now there is some observation. I am asking you what is the determinant of this matrix. You will be obtaining it is 4 minus 6, that is minus 2. Now can we conclude that in short, for any 2 by 2 matrix, you if you see this matrix A, and this adjoint matrix, there is one observation. You can calculate its adjoint by simply interchanging the diagonal elements, and the off diagonal you put minus sign. That is, for instance, if matrix A is like this, A, B, C, D, you will notice that its adjoint matrix will be simply D and A, and the off diagonal you put minus sign. That is there. Now, I want to conclude one result. Suppose A is any matrix like this: A11, A12, A21, A22. Now, then its adjoint matrix is nothing but cofactors C11, C12, C21, C22, and its whole transpose. Then adjoint of A will be equal to C11, C12, C21, and C22. Now there is a one result. Now I want to prove that A into adjoint of A will be A11, A21, A22. Now let us calculate this product. Now it's a simple matrix product. What you will be obtaining: A11 C11 plus A12 C12, A11 C21, then plus A12 C22, again A21 C11, A22 C12, then A21 C21 and A22 C22. Now just try to understand that what exactly we have obtained. Now see, this quantity is nothing but determinant of A, and this quantity is whole 0. This will be also 0, and this is determinant of A. So what exactly we have obtained? A into its adjoint matrix is turning out to be determinant A 0 0 determinant of A. That is nothing but determinant of A scalar multiply with identity matrix. So we have a result: A into adjoint of A or adjoint of A into A is determinant of A into identity matrix. Now this is a wonderful result. Now see, I am asking you, what is invertible matrices? Now see, what is invertible matrices? You know that is, if A into B or B into A is identity matrix, then we say that A inverse is B. Now let us move ahead. Now see, so if in the we have done this result, A into adjoint of A or adjoint of A into A is determinant of A into I. Now if I say that determinant of A was non-zero, so dividing both side by adjoint, matrix by determinant of A. Is turning out to be identity. If I take, let adjoint of A upon determinant of A be B matrix, so then I will be obtaining A into B, B into A is identity. So this will imply my A inverse is equal to B, which is equal to adjoint of A on determinant. So provided determinant of A is not equal to 0. So now we have another formula, that is, okay, now A inverse formula we have derived adjoint of A by determinant of A, provided determinant of A is not equal to 0. Now here I define the two type of matrices. One is singular matrix. What is singular matrix? If determinant is 0, then A is singular. Non-singular. If determinant is not equal to 0, then A is non-singular. Okay. Now you can conclude that A inverse exists if determinant of A is not equal to 0. This is a necessary condition, not a sufficient condition. Now you can think of, for any 2 by 2 matrix, how to find A inverse. Suppose if I have any 2 by 2 matrix like this, I know that its determinant is AD minus BC, and I am assuming it is not equal to 0. Then I told you in the short way that adjoint matrix will be simply, you interchange the diagonal and off diagonal you put minus sign like this. Then use the formula A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A scalar multiplied with adjoint matrix. So we will be having 1 by AD minus BC, that is D minus B minus C into A. That is, this A inverse is turning out to be D upon AD minus BC minus B upon AD minus BC and minus C upon AD minus BC and A upon AD minus BC. I hope you must like this video. Now I am also giving you one important result. We have studied, that is A into adjoint of A or adjoint of A into A, determinant A times of identity matrix. And we know that the property of determinant, that product of AB is determinant of A into determinant of B. This is first thing that you remember. And now if I take the determinant on both sides, and I am assuming that determinant A is not equal to 0. Now taking determinant on both sides of this, what you are obtaining? And if I take A is my n cross n matrix, you will notice that it is determinant of A into determinant of adjoint of A. And please, I am writing this is determinant of A 0 0 0, it is determinant of A 0 0, and you will find that it is a diagonal matrix, and the product of the diagonal entries is the determinant of the diagonal. Here determinant is the product of the diagonal entry, adjoint of A, that is determinant A raised to power n. Now dividing by determinant, the determinant of adjoint of A will be equal to, so this is the interesting result. So sometimes this result may be used like this: if determinant of A is 9 and A is 3 by 3 matrix, then question is, what is determinant of adjoint of A? We can use the above result, will be equal to A square, that is determinant of, that is 9 square, that is 81, like this you can use it. There is another result. We have defined A inverse is equal to adjoint of A by determinant of A, provided determinant of A is not equal to 0. Now see, if I take A is my 3 by 3 matrix, if I take the determinant both side, Now since 1 by determinant is a scalar, so it will be 1 by determinant of a cube and determinant of adjoint of a, that is determinant of this whole a cube, this will be determinant of a square. So this is equal to 1 by determinant of a. So we have another result, that is determinant of a inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of a. So sometimes they ask a question like this: if determinant of a matrix is 3 and A is 3 by 3 matrix, then find determinant of A inverse. Then simply determinant of A inverse is 1 by determinant of A, that is 1 by 3. So I hope you must like this video. So in the next video we will do the matrix method.